Go
Nordic,
toward the store.
hold on.
Actually, just forget it. We'll run. Come follow me.
Yes, I went down for bed earlier and I could go to sleep, so I said, fuck it.
I'm gonna steal this car.
Friday. Might as well stay up for a
Give me that
minute.
fucking car, woman.
Give me a pot of coffee. Fuck it.
About 26, so gotta get to the store.
Damn you, my name is.
Fucking yeah. Just running through the fields. This is kind of nightmarish.
Oh, children of the wheat instead of the corn.
Anyways, Nordic, I'm sorry. I just don't have it. You know what I mean?
What is snow? How much is SnowRunner?
I have no clue.
On Steam, it's $29.99.
It's
You can get
$400.
a little cheaper on G2A. It's like 25 on G2A.
Kiss me, Mike.
Oh, you know what? Ran the other way. Oh, okay. Like 25.
It's on Steam or the Epic Game Store. I can't remember if you have the Epic Game Pass, if it's free on Epic or not.
Yeah.
So do you have Epic Game Pass?
Not Epic Game Pass. No, I don't really like Epic too much. I mean, I have a whole bunch of shit on there, but it's all been free. I bought one thing, I think. I don't like the data mining that they use. That 10-cent company. Very much. I mean, I know they all do it, but Epic Games is very well tied in with Tencent.
Epic Games is tied in with Chinese spyware.
Right, I know that.
There's a difference between someone just asking permission to take some analytics for X reason survey versus spyware and key
Right,
logging and forced data mining.
to do is go to. Are you following kind of where I'm at? We need to go up to the store to that shopping basket. Here, so I'll show you.
Dear God, how do we get there faster? like I like a big map, but jeez.
Here you are.
I'll stream it. Don't worry.
I invited him to watch.
Well, I'm already streaming it.
There you go, Q.
All right. There you go, Nordic. Don't watch Hammer. He don't know what he's doing. I'm the real pro here.
Check your messages.
Oh, really now? Let me look. One unread chat message. Hello. Hi. Oh, hello. Now you Christopher Bishop.
Okay.
Man, Nordic and his fake names. Alright, Nordic, I'll install it.
Names?
What did you get it for him?
Yeah, I have Q.
I didn't expect that. I appreciate it. I guess
Hey,
Very cool.
I'll have to feature it on my channel. The Gafers. That's me, by the way. I'm a goofer.
Yeah, I like this map a lot better. This is.
It looks
cool map.
nice. The other one looked like it was made out of Play-Doh, which I don't mind Play-Doh, but I couldn't play with the Play-Doh, so.
Hammer, you gonna be able to pick it up?
See, let me take a look at it. Can I watch you guys play it?
Q downloads it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably. Yeah, it's only 20-something gigs, so it's not that big.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch you.
And since Steam downloads everything packaged, it'll probably be like 10. This was to download 5, even though it's like 11 gig game. Because if the developers work with Steam properly, it'll be like compressed and packaged properly, and then it installs it and unpacks it into Steam.
Excuse me.
hit the 9 key, I think it is, it will open up your mini map right on the screen that where we're running.
Oh wow, there's a truck driving. Did you see that?
Yeah, I've got traffic's on, I think.
Wow. I didn't see an option for traffic, but I am gonna try to steal this person's car. Give me your
You're gonna
car.
want to put your once we. What I purchased was the green field there. See how that's green, dark green? I purchased that field for us.
Number 25.
26.
Oh, I see it. It's blue.
Okay, that's where we'll put up the solar panels. That's what pays you.
Okay. Well, we got the money for it.
Oh yeah.
I took care of that. We're in debt up to our eyeballs, but I took care of it. Okay, I didn't. It just started with the money.
Oh yeah, we don't buy that yet. Go to the placeables yet.
Sorry. I don't mind giving up some aspects of a air quotes progression if it means that I can actually get things done when I would need
No,
to.
that's well, and that's what I'm saying is
Because like,
I
there's a
just,
difference between progression and just menial labor. You know.
yeah, this thing is kind of a sandbox game anyway.
I don't
Great
I don't like chipping away at things to chip at things more.
Yeah.
So I usually try to. Dude, this is fucking creepy. There's like people, and then they're like frozen in time. Himmer, come here.
Coming.
You need to. This
Trying to
is.
get to that field because that's the only field that we own.
I know,
So
but
I need
hold,
to
but
put some
don't go there
things.
yet. I need you to come here first. This is some creepy shit, dude. You need to
Your
come look at
mama was
this.
creepy. Your life is fucking creepy.
It is.
Get over it.
Nordic, come here. Hurry up. I'm tired of waiting on you.
Shit, I can't.
What the fuck is this? And what's up with this blurring? I can't stand blurring. Makes my eyes hurt. I got it. Weeds.
Damn,
Nah.
cattle in that field.
What's that? Nordic, come here and look at this thing. Or I'm gonna look at you awkwardly. Zerbingen.
Oh, that's not
no,
ours.
that's
That's
not
mine.
playing that, but okay.
Nordic.
Can't get to those. That's just for fun. For
I don't like being
to look
ignored
at.
that much.
I'm not ignoring you.
You said you loved me. We.
That's okay, Hammer.
Alright, Q. This is how you get paid. Go into hit P.
Hold on.
Okay.
I ain't got a pee yet. P.
Yeah. Then hit. Go to your placeables. And pull out those solar panels. Start plopping these solar panels down on the land we own.
Well, I'm not over there yet because you were busy ignoring me and I was waiting on you. Forcibly ignoring me, by the way. Without hesitation.
How in the hell did you get in there?
I jumped.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fence jumper now. It's my life. Alright, P.
Might be able to do it. But if you hit P, Click on the barn, placeables, miscellaneous, solar panel. That. Add a whole crap ton of these.
Well, this is weird. It's like a management thing, but like not. Do these give us a lot of money?
Oh yeah,
Can I kidnap
lot,
people to make money
lot,
from this?
a lot more than more money than windmills do. Even buy like 5 or 6 of these for the cost of one of those windmills. It doesn't generate as much power as a windmill, but or enough or as much money. But okay, run for a little bit. Then now go to options. Up time, 120.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna spend all of our money on solar panels, okay?
We already did.
We already did. Oh. Oh, it put it down in real time? I thought there had to be
No,
like a
it's
confirmation.
5x right now. You need it in 120x.
That's the biggest it would let me get.
No, you can click on it. Here, I might be able to. I don't.
It's a 3,000 watt, man. It's
No,
I can't.
I'm saying the. I don't know if I have it. I don't have access to that. You're the running the server.
What do you want me to do?
It'll tell you the speed.
Are
To
you high?
120x.
No, I'm not fucking high.
Yeah, the time
Yeah.
scale. Can we
Yes.
speed it up?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to.
Oh. Okay. You're confusing me. You just ran. I was like putting down the solar panels and asked you about it. And you're like, it needs to be 20x. I'm like, what are you talking about? What's happening? I got
20.
confused.
Oh, you're good.
There. I clicked save back.
So you see what I did?
Wow,
Like
those
when you look at
clouds.
the map. I bought the smallest piece of land I could find, closest to the shop. Okay. And that's where I usually put my.
So now we just camp
solar
out,
panels on.
and so now we just camp and wait for it to
Yeah.
do its thing, huh?
Do its thing for a little bit, and
Let's go find some cars to steal.
or buy some equipment. Well, we can't really buy any equipment. Waiting on the money.
Well, I know what we can get. I'll get us a 1978 pickup truck, and I'll make it bright purple.
Found in that bad boy.
Huh? Buy. Yes. Okay. Now,
Okay.
where's the store?
Right
Over here.
where that basket's at.
Get that food off.
Now, be prepared to praise me now. And tell me how much of a sellout I am.
You're such a sellout.
Yeah, you're such a.
Oh my god. Can't believe you.
You're such a.
You totally sucked your own dick. What's wrong with you? It's a creepy ass frozen in time kids are over there.
Yes, you know, so-called poor queens.
Just hop the fence.
Protecting me.
Oh.
Protecting me.
Yep, here it is.
Queen.
What you think?
There's on me.
Enter the vehicle. Alright.
Here is the whole.
Maybe I can't get in it. Thought I could get in as a passenger.
Unfold car?
Oh, tailgate.
Like
Sure.
just
Right,
flank it.
that's
It just
now drive off. Nope,
Why can't you get in the passenger seat?
that won't let me. Oh, that's all right.
Do you hear the horn?
Get my own.
1500.
Does the horn work for you?
Yeah, it does.
I'll run you
heard it.
over.
Well, Nordic, if you ever get interested, well, I don't think you're interested in Star Trek and all that stuff, but hey, if you ever want to play Star Trek Online, it's not an
No
it's not an
runner.
RTS.
We tried doing it before. I just couldn't get into
By
it.
the way, how's that?
It's
Yeah, the
too
starting
ancient
of
for
it.
me.
Start is just too fucking fun. I love it. Five, I haven't started any new characters yet for a while.
Is there any
Cute.
what?
The download going good?
Um. Yeah,
Crap, yeah.
it's almost done.
Cool.
But what I want to understand is why I can't. Why is there any two-seater cars in the game?
I'll see.
I could try to get the pickup 2014 and give it to you. You okay with that?
Yeah, I'll try that.
All right.
Really? In Farming Simulation 18, they had it. What's up with that?
Here you go.
There you go. I got it for you.
Oh shit, I bought one too.
Uh-oh. Nordic, I told you to hold up, man. I mean, Hammer,
What?
not Nordic.
What
I-
a Nordic, man.
What did I do?
Like,
All
he's
right.
like,
Earlier today, Nordic, I called it John Nordjonic.
all
No,
right,
not a
Jump- jump
It's
in
the
that.
great not a John.
The
if
Nordjonic.
you
Hey,
can.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with
No, I can't get
Can't.
in. Is there a mod for that? They gotta put in a mod.
At this point, I think he's.
Wait, hold up. I gotta see something.
Losing.
Something about belts.
Yeah, you can strap loads.
No, look, I put a belt on the back.
Yeah. I can't believe we did that. Spent a lot of money on that shit.
It was just $800,000. No big deal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, did you give me permissions to sell?
You got all permissions, man. You can do everything you want.
You know, 8,000 or 800,000.
While you're selling that, I'm gonna Google how do you passenger.
Gonna. Yeah. Let me see.
I
Something.
didn't hear you right.
You want to just keep the 78 then?
Huh? What's that, Nordic? Wait, what are you asking me? Just you could sell the white one. Just keep the red one. I spent like 3 minutes figuring out what
Okay.
color to make it. Just sell the white one.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try and. No, there's no passenger seats apparently.
There's our headlights.
We'd have to see if there's a mod or something.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna sell your 78, man. That's
We gotta see if there's some. We gotta see if there's some modded vehicles or something. Hey, why didn't you sell the white one?
I thought that's what I sold.
No, you're in the white one. You sold the red one. The one that I worked so hard to pick the colors for.
Here, I'll sell this one too.
You've betrayed me. Anyways, unless you find a mod or a modded car that allows it, everything's one-seater. According to what I read on the Steam
Okay.
discussion forums.
Gotcha. I didn't even know There was such a thing that that you could do a passenger. In 15, you'd be able to. I thought.
Someone said there was a mod for 17. But what about 1?
All right, I sold it.
You could have kept the white one if you wanted. Do you want me to get another one?
Yeah, buy one of those 78 ones. Pretty cool.
Oh, you want a 1978 one? It gets less fuel though, and it's less
Oh, is it?
power. All right, what color do you want it? You want it black, like my heart?
Yeah, black would be good.
Yeah.
Got a red one and
Now,
a black
we all
one.
know
There
the
you
only
go.
person that has a black heart
Yes, John.
is I'm just stating in general. The only one with a black heart really here is me.
All right, you want to save it? Yeah, we can't get out of here. We're locked in till the morning.
Alright.
That'd be a lesson to you.
What's that?
How'd you do that?
Just stood here. Probably because it's like 6 in the morning.
Oh, okay. 6 in the morning.
Catching the bitches, slapping
We time for some cruise and driving. I need to make an audio adjustment though.
Oh my. This thing likes to slide around everywhere.
Well, apparently the way they do the steering in the game is that if you're sitting still and you do the steering, it doesn't center until you start moving, and then it starts centering, and it does it slowly. So you have to recenter it manually if you want it to recenter faster. You know what I mean? Yeah. Woo. Mexico. Baby. Oh. Oh boy.
Well, you see where our deals are at up here.
Hey, can you come, like, smash me real quick? What's that,
Smash
John?
you?
Yeah, come
I think I
slam
found
my
the
ass.
next wiper.
My next waifu? Where? Show me this waifu you speak of.
Can you come smash my ass?
On on STO. I took a screenshot, so I'll show it to you later.
Alright,
Alright,
thanks,
well,
I
what
think
did
I
he
just
come
found.
next? I gotta find you. My God, I'm about to get hit by a Smith mixer.
It's not that hard to find me, just come towards the blue arrow.
Oh, I'm coming. Trust me.
Just kind of ram me. Right? Just give it to me raw, man.
Gonna have to hit you again.
Yeah, give me a good ram. Man, they don't have FOV is screwed up for this game. You know how I know? Because it's giving me a fisheye and I'm only doing 90 degrees.
Oh well, you can change that. That's
I'm
in
all,
the options.
the highest it goes is 90 and it gives me a fisheye. That's how I know that it's messed up. Alright, back up, Nordic.
I'm done. You're gonna have to back. Can you? Okay. Doing its 1,000-point turn here.
I was gonna say,
I ain't got a
are you
choice.
trying to mate? Are
Yeah,
you trying to make?
Are you watching
Little
the
truck
stream?
baby.
we're trying to reproduce.
He's like, come
We're trying to
in here,
make
ram
baby
my ass."
tricks.
Come ram my ass.
Can't do no ramming unless you're in a Dodge.
Don't get me started with no pizza,
Dodge,
man.
right?
It's nice that we can control it with our mind. You know?
Yeah.
It's a demolition derby. Smash, smash.
Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Mike will get smashed by Q.
Hey, it's not too inaccurate.
What?
That is kind of accurate.
Be AFK for a minute.
Well, it's finished. It finished downloading. Uh, Damn, this truck should be smashed after a ram like that. Ran right into a brick wall.
Okay. Did you get stuck again, or?
No, I just ran into a brick wall at full speed. Nothing happened. So I found out in the options, you could choose how fast the steering levels back out. You hear me? What is this place? Rate and off. Oh, this is must be a competitor area or whatever it's called. The snow runner's done. Do you want me to try it?
Go ahead. Oh,
Huh?
save this one.
Oh, I'll save it all right. Let's go ahead and exit the vehicles before we save it, just in case. Alright. Settings, save game. Saving. Okay, I saved it. Okay. So I'm just waiting on this. Oh, so tired. Hmm. Small percentage of people may experience seizures from experience delight. Not me. Oh boy.
Oh, you not on?
Just waiting. Waiting for the main menu to happen. I don't live
You
in the
guys play
EU.
multiplayer right away? Or no?
I don't live in the EU, so EULAs don't apply to me.
What are
Meters, liters, gallons, and miles.
Hello?
You guys play multiplayer right away?
Hello? Oh, you finished downloading it?
Yeah, Q did.
Fuck you, motion blur and film grain. What is a legacy crew? Hammer, do you need me to send you the link again?
Yeah.
Why don't you bookmark it? Why don't you bookmark it or something, man?
Oh, I have it. Got it up.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow.
John's still on or no?
I'm still here.
You guys do a co-op campaign or no?
I gotta create a save first.
Trying to load my game.
Say what?
Trying to load my game.
You see this, Hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have the gear shifter. They still got that around. Camera's wonky though. That's the hard part. Is getting used to.
Driving on grass or you driving on the road though?
Driving whatever I feel like. This is USA, even though it's a Russian game, which means post-apocalypse is gonna happen. Take that, you stupid road signs. Kind of control me all the time. Just take this fucker so long to shift gears. Yeehaw, partners.
Alright, so how do you guys play together multiplayer?
I have to fix something on my end. It said my NAT settings were not correct.
And that's why you get a fly swatter and smack them down. Am I right, boys?
Anyway, do you know anything about NAT settings for NAT connections?
No, Q.
NAT setting.
Yeah, it said your NAT settings are too strict. Please fix.
Oh, it wants you to port forward, I bet. Or use UPnP. Let me see if I'll host. And that might solve it.
I can't even go into co-op because it's saying the NAT settings are too strict to do anything online.
Wondering if that has to do with your.
Well, what about the firewall? It just making me do a tutorial basically.
Or you guys can do co-op.
Yeah, it wants me to make a save before I can even host.
Ride together in a truck. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't understand how this would be a
You don't understand how this will be what?
co-op.
Because it
So
is.
you drive around, and each individual person will drive around in their own vehicle, and one person can load logs onto the truck, or you can tow each other. You can get each other out of stuck spots,
Bring each other fuel.
bring each other fuel, bring each other repair parts, help build stuff. When like in this one, because you can build bridges. So like, instead of it taking like 3 or 4 trips, because there's 3 of you, you can all grab one of the loads and take it, get the bridge built, or load up the trucks and deliver them and unlock areas. Which sometimes you find hidden vehicles, and you get those unlocks. Have those vehicles to use on other maps.
Yeah, or use modded ones.
I don't know how to adjust settings.
Disable your firewall. Will that do it?
I disabled my firewall, tried it, and it still said map was set.
Did you restart your game after you did it? Or did you keep it
Such a
open?
pain.
So fuel is a very real thing.
Yeah. It's a physics simulator, pretty much. Like everything, it's physics for everything.
Gotcha. And then running with the control.
You're cutting in and out, like you're either push to talk or you're whatever.
It's because he's not talking good enough for it to pick him up properly.
Oh, I was asking Q if he is running with a keyboard and a mouse, or are you running with a joystick?
Just a mouse. I'll try the controller another time.
Oh, I mean, that's what you're damaging the vehicle now.
Yeah, just wanted to see what happened.
Looks like your white bar down there. Damage or something. I don't know. Guess when that goes all the way to the left, your vehicle's destroyed.
I guess.
Yeah, in this game you can't just like go balls to the wall. You actually have to pay attention and like think about where you're driving.
So this is kind of like American Truck Simulator or whatever, but you're doing off-road stuff.
I don't know. Never played it.
That doesn't look fun at all. Trying to back up a pup.
Okay,
Well,
that
actually, it's not really a cut. It's
that-
just barely.
turning the firewall off and restarting it did not fix.
Alright.
Build it. Wondering, is it a problem with the game?
No, he's got to go into his modem and set up the
I don't
port.
have modem.
What do you have?
I just connected with the call.
What I was wondering is if it's a known issue, like getting co-op to work in this game, like with the forums or whatever. Loading cargo.
This isn't what I thought it was. Alright, so you don't use a modem or a router, Nordic?
No, I don't. I connect to the college and it's whatever they have. But it's saying to
Like Wi-Fi or something?
Alright, so I'm gonna need you to Alright, so you know how to bring up command prompt?
what do you have to do?
You know how to bring up command prompt.
Hold on a
Type CMD in your start menu and open it as administrator.
What are you trying to get me to do?
I'm trying to get you to pull up your gateway so you can access the modem so that you can port forward. Oops. Yeehaw. The game gets more, at least with spin tires, it got more satisfying the more you figured it out. You know what I mean? What I want to know is what the tutorial is expecting of me right now. Oh. Okay. Okay, now I know what I need to do.
Township.
Functions.
Now what are you doing, Q?
I'm dumping the cargo.
Or deliver it.
I don't know where to deliver it.
You gotta go to your map.
Yeah, but that's not the cargo I need to deliver. I need steel beams, which means I gotta go back to the other thing and load it up.
Really? So do you have him getting busy on that?
Yeah. You know, I'm the one controlling it, right?
No, as far getting him busy on his prompt.
Well, I was waiting to see what
I
he
stepped
said.
away.
I was waiting to see what he was going to say about it, because I told him.
One second.
Have to level the account up, get money, and buy trucks. Says complete missions to explore more areas and get to more difficult locations. It all happens in camp. Go to the initial maps for all the locations in the base game and DLC you own. Some locations can be completely explored for each of their maps by driving to them. Others have missions that need to be completed to unlock the gateway to get into the next map. Aren't interested in that, see if you can grab a save file where all the locations are unlocked. At the very least, those unlocked missions will already be complete. It might be worthwhile to do that just to troubleshoot and see for the actual game. Otherwise, if you aren't too worried about the few locked maps, I just use a save editor and keep yourself enough money to get your mod trucks, maybe account levels 2 for truck upgrade unlock. Play it RPG style once you get everything unlocked and enough money for the trucks you want. Pretty much drop in game. But yeah, if you just want to play it how you'll enjoy it, download a save game or edit your own save for money and XP. So in other words, you're 100% confined to the campaign. Unless you get a save game. Have you played a lot of hours on this?
No, because I really haven't had anybody to play with. But I have a save, so.
I'm just curious.
Wee. Wee. Oh boy.
Okay. So you have to have a garage in order to do co-op.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
So I don't know, is that pretty easy to get?
I don't know. I've never played this, but yeah, it's usually easy. In the other version, in the other game, in the other one, I mean. It's usually one of the first things you do, or at least it was for that one. Ah. And I'm beating this truck up, aren't I?
I'm not watching you.
I mean, why aren't you?
Because I'm reading
How dare you read?
stuff for you. Huh?
I was just
How dare I?
joking. Yeah, how dare you read?
I'll watch you.
What you reading about? Just how to
About
unlock
this
stuff?
game. Yeah, how to play it. How to do co-op and stuff to get it working.
I'm still trying to figure out this thing.
I have it set to where I don't have to pay for fuel because there's apparently a hardcore mode for
Strict
it.
NAT type and co-op issues.
You can talk me through how to fix this.
I'll try to. Let me, okay. I've given up trying to fix this. Tried every solution, none of it works. When I'm paying $70 for your game, I expect it to work. Expect it. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Just easier to ignore players than actually fix the game. I'm not defending SnowRunner in that there are other ways to build a co-op than having costly dedicated servers running. by far not the only game. We work the same way when it comes down to hosting private co-op. Small co-op games, 2 to 4 players. Port forwarding is just a normal thing in networking. If you're behind a NAT, that's that SnowRunner for some reason, large amount of people does not even get that far before failing. Have your router set up properly, but the game still fails with strict NAT, and that's not at all related to peer-to-peer in general, and caused by Saber themselves. Funny thing is, it works perfectly fine for one of my friends. No port forwarding, no messing with the router, no VPN, nothing. Have the same ISP. Port forwarding, DMZ, firewall ports, nothing really works. What is on the internet? VPN was the only way to get multiplayer working. So VPN.
I guess so. Hamachi then.
I got that.
Yep, we do.
All right.
So that's all I have to do is connect to that.
I guess looking, trying to read some more. Somebody found a command line option for it in a Reddit post that explained how to run SnowRunner without whatever that means. Or Steam, Epic Game Service maybe? Or Steam. Not going to share this one for obvious reasons. However, I have not found a comprehensive list yet. I think the VPN would be the best thing to try. It's looking to me like it's a known issue. If you have a college internet, probably gonna block things like this. Especially
Yeah,
if the damn
tell me
game
something
was
I don't
made by
know.
Russians.
That's not it.
Built by Russians.
It's not about that. It's about NAT control.
Yeah. Well, apparently you need a garage cube. So I don't know if you have to complete that tutorial.
Yes. You have to drive to things to unlock them. I'm about to finish this bridge. I would have finished it sooner, but that piece of wood I accidentally knocked out of the truck, so I had to go back and get more. And then flip the truck, so I had to reset the truck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that. I was busy reading,
Mm-hmm.
concentrating on what I was doing.
Yeah, it's fine. You can go back and look at it whenever you want. It archives everything I do. Because I'm a creep. I'm a creepazoid.
I don't know how to back it up.
Just do it like you would a YouTube video. Just drag the zipper.
There is no zipper. Got pause and you've got play. Watching you live.
Okay, so you said I needed the command prompt or the what? To get it.
VPN.
Yeah, I tried the bot.
Hamachi, probably.
It's not good.
like you're stuck.
Oh yeah, you rewind it.
No. Watching you pull this wagon out.
I just flipped it over using the winch thing.
Yeah.
That felt really.
Like you just grabbed it with a chain.
That felt satisfying. You sometimes you have to use the winch to pull yourself out of stuff in the first one, or you pull each other out. Oh boy, look at that! I got me some money.
Cool.
Blah blah blah. I don't feel like reading all that. Good job.
Get you a.
Get to the garage. Let's go. Uh, I'm a good driver, I swear. Wait a minute. How do I change my view? The shifter played a big part in the first one. Like if you weren't shifting properly, there's a good chance you're gonna just get stuck in mud. Gas garage.
Yeah, this is. Quite
We're going
ridiculous.
this way. I'm surprised they had a spot in the USA since, well, air quotes USA. I'm a little surprised by that. It's a nice looking place.
I look at my network and sharing thing. Got my public network for the school. It says I have internet access type internet network for the Washington.
You guys like live in school housing or?
I live in an RV park next to the school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nordic is, he likes to have a certain free spirit lifestyle.
I would love to live in one of those too myself.
Oh, are you kidding me?
One might call me a gypsy.
Nothing wrong with that, Luke.
Oh boy.
The only way I'm getting rid of that garbage, apparently.
What garbage?
That stuff on the side of the screen. Boy, it looks like you're up to your freaking half tires in mud.
Yeah. I shouldn't have brought this truck here. Of course, you can always come back with another vehicle to try and get the other one out.
Oh, you just winched yourself out anyways.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I dropped the trailer too. Because...
Grab that with a piece of chain.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. You got it right.
Well, I would
Uh-oh.
imagine the winch probably wasn't strong enough to pull the truck and the trailer, so.
Apparently, supposedly the guy that made these games based off his personal experience in real life. Or something like that.
All-wheel drive. Winch should. Oh.
Come on.
Am I delayed on here or no?
Yeah, there's always like a 10-second delay or something like that.
You're right next to the wagon right now.
Yep. And I just pulling up the right hook now.
Be able to get into it with Maji? Nordic?
That's what I was asking. I was like, it showed that Hamachi shows up as a network, but it doesn't say it's got internet access.
Try
Oh wow, I just pulled that tree down.
go to your garage and try and get into multiplayer there instead of doing like internet. Try LAN or VPN.
Yeah, if you're doing VPN, you got to do. Usually, it's LAN settings, if I remember correctly.
I'm not. Try that out.
Eastbound and down, load 'em up and truckin'.
Apparently, probably once you find your garage, it'll give you one.
Come on, you little shit.
Chain's not quite long enough, is it?
That is not what I meant. Well, originally, it's not about. The original point of the game was about it being more of a sandbox sort of thing, with like minor goals and full modability, like custom maps and vehicles and stuff.
Which they still have.
Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like the majority of this is all campaign based for the until you get some save games going.
Just fine.
Played more as an RPG. Freaking whole tire's buried.
Yeah.
Back tire.
Yeah.
Not getting out of that without wood underneath those tires. So.
No.
So all all-wheel driving it.
This truck don't have all-wheel drive.
Oh, I thought that's what that meant. That A
No.
was.
No, that was just a tip pop up because it was. I guess it was guessing I had another truck. I don't know. Just ignore it. There's no all-wheel drive option on this.
Okay. Find the garage. Go to your map real quick.
I know where the garage is. I just have to go straight instead of turning down this road. All I had to do was go straight. The garage is up this road, apparently. All the way over here. You see it? You'll see in a second.
Yep. Get now.
Sweet.
Apparently, that'll open up more of your map.
That's weird. So and then I connected my computer to my hotspot from my phone, and it's still giving me that.
Is there a different type of internet option on the game?
I don't know a whole lot about using phone connections, but what you're going to want to do is type in ipconfig into command prompt once you get it started. And then once you do that, all you got to do is just it'll tell you ipconfig/all, and then there will be a number that says gateway. And then what you'll do is you'll type that gateway into your internet browser, which should connect you to your modem.
Okay. And then what's that? What are you trying to get him to do? Log into his router?
Yeah.
Default gateway?
Yep, default gateway. Don't say it out loud.
For Hamachi or
Well, preferably your whatever connection you're trying to connect to. But yeah, Hamachi does technically have one too. But no, you wouldn't want to do the Hamachi one. Well, I'm heading towards the garage now. Aren't you glad I made it out of there, Hammer?
I am.
You thought I was gonna die, didn't you?
No.
Or was that just me?
No, I knew you weren't gonna die. Doesn't look like really.
only thing on here that gives me a default gateway is using the adapter feature. There's no default adapter anywhere else. Is it because my Hamachi's running?
You could try closing Hamachi. No, wait. Are you connected to your modem? So your phone still? Because it could just be called Wi-Fi connection or something like that. What am I supposed to do with this? How am I supposed to get past
Power
Oh.
fell down.
Oh, I see what I
Looks
think it wants me to do.
completely blocked off.
Bastards.
Is it requiring you to take that wagon to the garage?
No. I'm just stubborn.
So at the start of this, so it shows Windows IP configuration, hostname, primary DNS suffix, mode type, hybrid, IP routing enabled, no, Windows proxy enabled, no. Because of those?
Send me a message in Steam. Does it start with 192? Yes or no?
For my wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi.
For the
yes.
gateway thing, yeah.
So one,
Those are usually pretty standard, aren't they? For
It
gateways?
does.
Dat 224s.
It is. Local numbers are usually all the same. It's given out for the modem specifically, not for the internet. So it's always going to be the same kind of digitry. Usually.
Yeah, hit your L.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, man. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
This game just wants me to get stuck here, don't it? I found out a hotkey to getting the winch to attach to things. That's what I just did a couple of times.
Yeah, it's F, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, if you can get a run at it or something like that. Possibly. Problem was, it looked like that was down in a valley, and you couldn't winch anything on the other side of that valley.
Well, in this game, sometimes there's eventually a way. These games. I got so good at the game that I didn't even need to winch anything anymore. I just figured out how to navigate using low pressure throughout all the mud in the rivers and stuff. The mud by angling the tires right way and stuff. But I'm not used to none of that stuff anymore, and this is a completely different game. So, well, not completely different, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh boy, farmhouse. Wonder if I can ram through their wall. Can you imagine that, Hammer? Just chilling out, Mammy and Pappy, just having lunch. All of a sudden,
Looks
a
like you're
truck.
farther than what you were.
Oh yeah, I'm almost there. See, there's me. There's the garage. Moo. There's a cow symbol there. How the hell could anyone live here with roads like this? Not too bad. But then again, I am driving a ton truck or whatever.
Yeah, I'd steer clear of all that. It'll let you.
Oh boy.
Does it give you a speed?
Huh?
Does it give you a speed of what you're going?
It used to. I'm in first gear. I know that much.
Well, I'm just because
It's probably in the settings, or maybe it'll show up when it opens up or something.
that's your burn rate set 8.0 liters per minute
Yep.
of fuel. Okay, so that's not your speed.
You can find upgrades. Okay. Raised. Available for the truck. Suspension kit. For improved off-road terrain. Cool. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, this is awkward.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't want to attach that.
Fall off of that.
Yep. I wiggled myself off of it.
throw your winch on that thing and grab it?
Yeah, pull it. Oh hey, I got an achievement.
Cool.
All right, Galahad. What happened? What happened when you put in the gateways as an IP address
Nordic?
into the internet browser?
Yeah, you were talking to Nordic.
Yeah. What I did? I thought I said Nordic, didn't I?
Oh, Galahad.
Did I? God.
Yeah. Oh, good. No worries.
I
Nordic,
honestly would have
you
bet
meant.
money. If you would have asked me, I would have bet money on it that I would have said that I said Nordic.
Trust me.
I honestly thought I got it right that time. Nordic,
Both.
you still with me?
There. So close yet, so far away, right?
Yeah, I'll make it.
Oh, I know you will. Up to the fence. Building.
Yay! I did it.
And this probably gives you entry to the garage. Likely. Rock discovered. How do you make money?
Well, the original, you just did it by moving supplies, selling it, or whatever, depending on what mission that you pick up or decide to do or choose to go. It depended on the area and all kinds of other stuff that you picked. Depends on the region you pick and whether or not you choose it to have options, things, mission things, or you just make, or you can just choose for yourself.
Truck is fully repaired. So I think it's. Is it in the menu option? Look on the. Or that player profile.
Oh yeah, you like that?
Oh, you gotta get some ranks. Nordic, you still here? Got a little bit of money, but not.
Whoa, there's a lot of shit you can do. I like having stuff to do.
No.
Chevy, huh?
Kind of cool. Customizable bobbleheads. Gearboxes. Who would have thought, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Oh boy, it's storming outside. I'm gonna open my window a little bit and let some of that wind come in.
Global map,
Oh boy.
Alaska.
Oh boy. I'm getting a little excited, Hammer. Is Nordic still here?
Okay, go to Michigan real quick. See how much of it you've unlocked.
Just one part of it.
All right, and then see if there's somewhere in this garage that's where you pick your co-op thing. Player profile or menu.
Hold on. Let me see. I was trying to get Nordic to respond so that I can try it with him.
Yeah,
Or see if he's like at his gateway.
might have fell asleep.
Hmm?
Might have fell asleep. Wait, vehicles still in storage. Go to player profile or menu. Codex. I don't know what a retained truck means. Does that mean that didn't select your truck?
No, it's something that I just learned. The game just told me a second ago I gotta retain the truck to move it to a different location. So I'm gonna move this one to the garage too.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Do all the trucks have winches or no?
I don't know. I assume most of them do.
Have to
So
drive that the whole way?
yeah, I guess I could try to recover it. Do you wish to recover your vehicle to the garage? Oh, nope, there we go. I didn't have to drive it the whole way.
And are you trying to do the Alaska mission? Or are you trying to do Michigan?
I'm gonna try to do the Alaska one, cause why not? But first, I'm gonna see about hosting.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But like I said, but I think he might have fell asleep.
User disconnected from your channel.
Nordic?
Cannot play with truck mods in a public session. That's fine. I don't care about public. Private. Start co-op. Yeah, it let me host. Yeah, see?
So I wonder if he can join.
Why don't you come, Nordic and Hammer?
Nordic?
What?
He can join him. He's hosting.
No, Nordic's still trying. I think he's looking into his thing.
We were. I thought you were asleep.
No. No. It's not.
Okay. Yeah. Q can actually start it. Co-op.
Can you try to invite me?
Yeah, I'll try. Let me just activate this mod account. There we go. Now I can install mods. Alright. I'll host it now. Create private.
Guys, we're gonna go to Alaska. Where he was gonna have you guys go.
Apparently it's Steam active like the last one. Or I assumed so.
Host.
Well, I am hosting. But
Hit Shift Tab and invite him.
well, it doesn't give me the option to invite nobody. So I'm trying to find the other way to do it. I'm trying to go back to that party screen that I had.
Party screen.
Yeah.
Co-op screen was located in main menu.
No, you don't understand. It was something I did earlier. You
Probably
could
before I was
rewind it and
working.
see. It's before I went back to the main menu. There was a button that said party or whatever,
Oh, okay.
but I don't see it now.
Player profile. F4 ones. Oh, manage party.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
It was in that one screen.
What screen was I in?
Just back it up. Hit escape or whatever you were in again. I just seen it.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Thanks. I went blind. Invitation successful. Alright, Hammer, let's see if you got it.
Right, friend. Nordic. Nordic. I don't own this, remember? I'm watching you.
Oh, I meant to send it to Nordic. I thought I clicked on Nordic.
No, it's all good. Hopefully he can join you. Can't host it. I mean, up, 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 up. Right down. There you go. All right, Nordic, he sent it. I think. Hit enter. Sent you an invite, Nordic.
I don't see an invite.
It might be in Steam.
Yeah, I'm looking at Steam as well. See it in Steam.
Can you, in your Steam, go to Shift Tab and see if you can join him via the chat? I didn't even hear John say he was late.
He does that. It's normal. Here, Nordic. Anything?
That's sent. He might have to go into his player. Profile, maybe?
Oh, he might have to be in the game, maybe? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, player profile. Accept it.
I think it's that issue. I had it on Epic, so.
You're on Epic? That might be part of the problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. We'll see.
Oh, no wonder he was quiet.
Well, to save you the download time, here's what you can do, Nordic, okay? You copy the folder into the Steam thing, and it'll verify it, okay? If you're doing what I'm thinking you're doing, which is probably what somebody else
You
you
have
and
to
I know.
rebuy it.
Well, they might be able to give them sometime. Some services.
I had the Epic Pass, so it was on Epic. It was just a free game.
Yeah, he has to buy it on Steam. I guess.
That's what I thought. I mean, so
That's what I'm guessing. I don't really know. I don't want to pretend like I have the answers.
that looks pretty cool. Green like that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna knock one of those out? One of those mining missions?
I will.
Shut up and take my winch.
I don't know what I need to move from the regular SnowRunner folder to the Steam SnowRunner folder.
I'll show you what the folder's supposed to look like, and you can replicate it, okay?
Okay.
Just,
Does that require him owning it in Steam though?
yeah.
I do.
Okay.
What he'll do is he'll move all the files, and then he'll click install into the directory, and then it'll discover the files and just apply whatever's missing.
Right. No, okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure.
I used to have
You
hard
still
drives
had
of
to
backed up stuff, and I would
own
just
it.
move it back and forth sometimes.
Because I know Steam is really fussy about throwing shit into their folder, going to their folders.
Not really. You know, some of those screenshots that I have on Steam of some of those non-Steam games, I manipulated Steam into using my own images and pasted them into the screenshot folder to where it would show up, and I uploaded it as a game screenshot. That's some old pictures I got.
You got the Swamp Surfer out.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Pretty cool. Got a snorkel kit too, huh?
Yeah.
Have to find it in Michigan.
There we go. How's that look?
Badass.
I forgot what the key was to change the camera.
I'm not sure. You were gonna go do some mining. Oh, okay. You've already got it tracked. Pipeline construction.
That was close. I almost accidentally sold the truck.
Spare parts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. So first things first.
Gotta go pick up the parts.
I'm guessing that's the service hub here.
Yep. Service spare parts. So that's probably where you have to go.
Uh-oh.
Take the parts to it. Right?
Yeah.
You have the parts in your possession
Just gotta go pick them up.
at the service hub.
Yep. It's a delivery job.
Oh, see, I thought you had to take them to the service hub.
Ouch.
Nope, delivered a pipeline.
Oh boy. Suspension damage.
Or should you use your brand new truck?
Well, it's technically used, I guess.
Well, no, the one that you just the swamp runner.
We don't ask questions anymore.
Of course not.
I'm just. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, I'm sure.
Containers in the river.
See it up there? Pipeline.
Yeah, just let me get a quick fix going. Uh, Yeehaw!
Break right.
Oh.
Follow the road all the way up. Try to go back by where you started.
Yeah.
Go left. Damn
Hey,
sure.
Nordic. Do they still let you adjust your tire pressure?
That way. I don't know how it damaged your engine.
So in the original hammer, they would let you adjust it, how much tire pressure you got, which could also affect how well you can get in and out.
Oh yeah.
I always ran with low tire pressure.
I think part of that now is like basically the tires you pick to put on the vehicle.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So getting back to what John was talking about a little bit. So are you what they call a boondocker then? Or
I guess.
or a schoolie?
No, I mean,
I have it set so that I don't have.
it's a 40-foot RV.
Oh, okay.
I'll take out the other truck. Or I'll try to.
So do you have like shower and all that stuff in it?
Yeah, it just uses up a lot of water and uses up our fresh water from our fresh tank
Uh-huh.
and the gray tank. So it's like every time we get like one shower for each of the three of us per fill. And that's like watering the animals and doing dishes and stuff. We take a shower. It's like once or twice a week,
Oh wow.
or once every 2 weeks we get a shower in the RV. When we fill up with fuel, we get a free shower at truck stop if we get more than 75 gallons of fuel.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a shower a week. And
So
there's nice.
you have a big truck that you pull it with, or is it self-propelled?
Self-propelled is built off of a Gilly bus chassis. Um, Country Coachman 40 foot. It's 12 feet tall, 40 foot long. Has a deep, cat diesel engine that powers it, like a diesel school bus engine that's in the back. So it's a pusher, so rear diesel engine pushing the RV, and then it's got a diesel generator in the front. That's a 7.5 kilowatt generator.
Oh, cool. So then do you guys go all over the country with it, or do you guys just pretty much keep it in one location?
Right now we just keep it here because I was still finishing school. So.
Oh, okay.
today was my last day of school, so
Congrats, man.
time to find work.
What is your degree?
I have
He's a pizza man.
Associates of Applied Technology in
Okay.
welding.
Nice.
So I can use any machine, do any process, no metallurgy. I can run SolidWorks and design parts. I can run CNC plasma machines, brake presses,
Oh, cool.
benders, shears, track burners, media busting cabinets, plasma torches.
Yeah, I have a wire feed welder and a plasma cutter. Inherited from my father, and well, the wire feed welder is mine, but the plasma cutter I inherited. I used to work at an outfit where we used to weld livestock handling equipment, and so I used big like brake presses, kind of
What
stuff like CNC.
kind of welder?
Firepower is the brand. The 110
What do you? Okay, so it's a one-time machine.
running I think carbon dioxide in it. What I got in it right now, and the is it it's got some sort of coated wire to it that makes it really nice.
So-
Really nice welds.
So I'm assuming you're probably running a dual shield. So you're running a shielding gas plus a fluxed wire.
Yeah, flux wire. That's what it was. Yeah, flux.
Because they have dual shield, which is flux plus gas. They have self shielded, which it's just less metal, more flux in the wire, and it can be used without gas. And then they have hard wire, which is a different type of gas and solid wire instead of hard wire. There's no flux in the wire.
Yeah, I know that I can. If I tune the heat up on it.
Well, if your machine has the ability to take gas, like a different shielding gas, you can run any of those. Self shield is good in more of like windy conditions and stuff, like out like you're on site trying to weld something, because there's less chance of the shielding gas going away because it's creating its shielding gas as the arc is igniting. So there's always going to be shielding gas around it. Dual shield, you have a higher chance of the shielding gas, your bottle of CO2, the shielding gas coming from that, migrating away from the weld, and there's not enough of flux, or not enough gases coming from the flux built in to fully shield the weld, so that you get porosity and bad nasty welds. And hardware is like you run hardwire in the shop, no wind, and hardwire was primarily used for thin gauge material. It was originally designed for auto body work. So,
I know we used to when I worked at Highqual, when I was telling you about at that place we were welded like livestock handling equipment. It was called Highqual, and we used to weld on 16 gauge was the thinnest, and 14 gauge steel.
Yeah, I knew changing to this truck was a good idea. Only
Uh,
downside is I had to buy that trailer.
Lincoln, Lincoln welders, and then occasionally we'd use a Miller.
yeah, I prefer the color. So that's
I do too.
we had a choice in the shop. We have both, and I just like the way that it's set up. It seems to run better on
Welds are nicer.
not just for the wire feed machines. I like the Millers for stick welding. I like the Millers for TIG welding. and that's
Flux core and argon looks absolutely beautiful with
the
millers.
link. Yeah, the Lincoln just although the square wave we had. TIG, it wasn't bad because it had a lot of functionality, like changing your hertz and stuff. A whole bunch of little fine tuned stuff. But we had a Miller Dynasty that did the same stuff. It was a bigger machine instead of being like a two. I think the Lincoln was like a 2 or 250. The Dynasty was a 350. Water cooled, where the Lincoln was air cooled, so less run time because you have to like account for the TIG torch getting hot. There's no cooling on it, where the Dynasty has its own cooling system, so you can run indefinitely. You can just run TIG welds as fast as you possibly can based on your skill and not have to worry about the torch overheating. Where the Lincoln, because it wasn't cooled, you were limited to, hey, you can weld for this long, and you got to wait for it to cool down for this long. Well, and then we had an old school one, not as fine tunable as the Dynasty or the Square Wave. It was another Synchro Wave, and that's a big machine. That's
Yeah, it was interesting working at that place. I mean, I did a little bit of everything. I welded and I worked in the metal cutting saws, the weld. I think it was like 20 pieces of steel together, and then we had a metal cutting bandsaw that was CNC operated. That we would set up the cuts for exactly where we wanted the cuts, and it would just. My job was to watch that saw all night long, and I mean, because these things were 20-foot long, making cuts probably about 3 or 4 inches. You know, just constant. It would make the cut, and it would come all the way down, and it would slide it, the other cut, you know. Um, and when of course we ran out of material, then I had to go get tube steel, load it up, and then weld the ends together, and had to do that. Interesting. I was about 19. I worked there.
what do you do now?
Don't really do much of anything. Kind of like you guys. Semi-retired. I left quite a bit of money when my father passed away. So my trade basically. Locomotive engineer.
What engineer?
Locomotive. Worked at the railroad for 12 years as a conductor and a locomotive engineer.
Okay, I gotta ask, how old are you?
45.
See, your voice does not put you at a 45-year-old.
Yeah, no, I've heard that before.
I would say you would have been my age or maybe younger.
Oh, I'm how old are you?
I just turned 39.
39. Okay. Yeah, no, 45.
Yeah, about 6 years older than me. 3 years older than my brother.
Had an incident where we were going through it. We had a full load of coal. Getting ready to go into the town in Missouri. My locomotive caught on fire, and I shut the thing down and got out of it, all that kind of stuff. It really fucked with my head a lot. I ended up getting a pretty good pension from a railroad out of that, and so I just pretty much set my bills up and exist for now. My girlfriend worked for Bank of America.
Where do you live?
I live out in a suburb of Kansas City, Missouri,
Missouri.
called Lee Summit. Yeah.
So does that mean you're in the same time zone as John?
No, I'm actually I'm in
Central?
Central.
Okay, so he's mountain and then I'm
Cause
Pacific.
yeah, I was gonna say you're in like Oregon, right?
Well, close. Vancouver, Washington, which is like
Oh,
right next to Portland, Oregon.
okay,
We're on the border.
gotcha. Yeah, the company I used to work for was Burlington Northern Santa Fe, and I know they've got a lot of assets in Vancouver.
And Portland, there's a huge rail yard in Portland too. I don't know whose yard it is, but it's huge.
Yeah, we've Kansas City is a big one too. We've got, in fact, Kansas City has more rail assets than part of the country. The
Well,
biggest in this whole entire country comes to Kansas City.
yeah, I was gonna say it's the central hub. So
Absolutely. Um,
I did
so-
when
Right.
I got out. I did a little bit of security work that dealt with some rail car stuff. Cal Portland here in Portland, they would offload freighters full of concrete dust, like the powder for making concrete
oh, okay.
that came over from Asia. And had this big vacuum system to pump it into storage silos. But we would have train cars that would come on site because we're all right next to the railroad lines. So they would back in all these cars and fill them with that powder. And they go all over.
Yeah. That's cool. We used to haul a lot of different stuff. I've hauled airplanes. I've hauled, like I said, coal, steel, mixed freight. Um, Started as a conductor and then worked my way up to a locomotive engineer. And it was to the point where it was just getting unbearable. And when I did come back from work or come back to work, they were still making us do unsafe stuff. And so I was like, you know what? Freaking done. I'm out of here. And then when I got my severance package, they made me resign my seniority. So that was the end of working for the railroad. For that railroad, anyways. I had to. There's a possibility I could work at some other railroads. Like, thought about doing some contracting. Basically just go out like a company or whatever and say they need help or something. Like one of my buddies was just out in Oregon, Portland, in fact, and he was out there, and they didn't utilize him a whole lot. I mean, he worked a little bit, but he spent a lot of time just sitting in the hotel collecting $340 a day, just sitting in the hotel, doing nothing, twiddling his thumbs. And then they decided that, well, we don't need you guys anymore, so they canceled the contract and sent him back home.
I wonder if he was on a contract where they had like a minimum, like, oh, we had a contract, we have to have you on, like, paying you for a certain amount of time based on the contract. If we need you past that, we can keep you on, but if we don't, that's the point in which we can send you home.
What he said happened was, general manager got promoted or left the company, and the assistant general manager became the manager. He didn't like contractors, so they had 7 contractors out there, and I guess they let them all go home. and he was promised very specifically that he was only going to be a locomotive engineer. He was not going to do any conductor work. Even though it was he's a dual certified, what they call a dual certified employee. And so they were accusing him supposedly of refusing work, which he wasn't refusing work. It's just it was written into the contract that that's what he was. He went out there to be a locomotive engineer, not a conductor. And so, they're like, no, we're not going to put up with that. Part of the reason I think they sat him in the hotel for so much time was they were so short they didn't even have time to train the guys. Because there's a massive shortage right now of working for. I don't know if familiar with the Portland and Western Railroad, but that's who they were out there working for through another outfit called the Genesee Wyoming. They're the ones that own it. They're what you call a Class 2 railroad. BNSF was a Class 1 railroad, which would be like the equivalent of like the Delta or United Airlines or whatever. The big boys are the Class 1s. Class 2s is a step below it. Generally, those people are treated a lot better than what you are at the Class 1s. Class 1s are...
slave drivers?
Yeah, pretty much. They call it railroaded for a reason, Nordic. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah.
You ever take a train up the poop chute with no lube?
Pretty much, man. I'll tell you. I think they, when I was off medical leave, they sent, even for being on medical leave, I think they sent me 13, either 11 or 13 investigation notices while I was on medical leave that I needed to go to an investigation for some sort of an attendance violation or something. When I was going through my divorce or whatever, I got in some trouble with attendance. And they just kept sending these investigation notices, even though I was on medical leave, so it was like they were harassing me. Finally, they got it all. I just freaking signed, and they got it all done. But it wasn't until I came back to work that they did that. I was off for 6 months. It was a mess. The more I think about it, I shouldn't have. Probably shouldn't have went back, because it made it really hard when I did go back to get another job. Made it. They're like, well, want to know why, the last contractor job that I tried to get, they were like, well, we need your return to work paperwork. And I was like, I here's what I got. This is the best as it's gonna get, They wouldn't accept the paperwork that I had. So I missed out on the contract, but that the contracting agency that my buddy went through, only a 3-month contract, one that I was going for, they wanted all that paperwork. It was 6 months.
All right, you lovely gentlemen. I'm in a lot of pain, so I think I'm gonna lay down.
All right.
You guys go ahead and see what you can sort out if you need it. Okay.
Hammer, did you grab the game?
No, I didn't buy it. I don't know if it's my thing.